Hi guys, it's Amy at Oh So Savvy Mom, and today I am reviewing the NewAir AH-450B oil-filled radiator heater. This heater is a great option during the winter when it gets nice and cold outside and you don't want to be spending a whole lot of money to heat your entire house, or if you have certain rooms of the house that are typically harder to heat or don't retain the heat as well. This heater, like I said, is oil filled, and it's a radiator heater style, which is going to have some benefits, especially if you live in a dry place during the winter. Even if you don't live in a dry place, if you're running the central heating of your house all day long, it's going to dry out your air. So this being an oil filled radiator, it's not going to dry out your air because the heat simply heats up these coils, and then it just radiates the heat out. There's no air blowing, and so there's not going to be any drying out of your air, which is going to be really nice, especially for your skin. And then it's also nice because you don't get all the static electricity built up in your house and on you. So let me show you really quick how to use this. It's the radiator is on casters. It's very, very easy to put together. Took me like 2 minutes. And the casters slide around really nicely. It slides on tile, it slides on wood, slides on carpet. So that's no problem. To turn it on, it has different settings. Right here, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Hang on just a second. All right, now you can see that a little bit better. To turn it on, we can turn it on to different settings. It automatically turns on high and 85 degrees, but we can switch that within the first few seconds of turning it on. I can turn it on to 70 degrees, which means once it hits that temperature, it will go to sleep. I can also change it from high to low or to eco. The eco kind of switches back and forth from high to low to maintain your temperature. So let's see. To switch it to low, you simply press mode. You can also set it on the timer setting. So now to set the timer setting, you're going to want to, it's very straightforward. You just press the timer button, and then you can set it in 2-hour intervals. Now this will tell the radiator to turn on in, right now it's set at 8 hours. So if you're going to work but you don't want it to be freezing cold when you come home, you can set it for 8 hours, and then it's going to turn on for you in 8 hours. Now to set the timer to turn off the heater, you're going to want to wait until the heater is actually on and heating. Once the heater is on and heating, you're going to press the timer button again and just set it at the time that you want the timer to turn off. Say I want to go to bed in a nice warm room, but I don't want to be hot all night long, so I'm going to set the timer to turn off in 2 hours. And then your timer or your heater is going to turn off in 2 hours. So it's as simple as that. I'm going to bring you down a little bit here so that you can see there is a safety feature right here on the heater, the radiator. This little caution light is going to turn on if there's any mechanical problem with the heater. If it starts to overheat, if it detects something wrong. This caution light is going to turn on and you immediately turn off and unplug your heater. The heater comes with a nice cord storage. This easy wraparound storage. The front part of the heater is much cooler than the radiator coils, so it's not going to be a hazard to wrap it up after you're done. So that's pretty simple and straightforward for you. This is the NewAir AH-450B Oil-Filled Radiator Heater. It heats up for you in just a few minutes. After 5 minutes, you're going to start feeling the heat radiate out of this. So it heats up really quick. And we have it in our master bedroom, which is kind of on the larger side for a master bedroom, but it heats the whole master bedroom within about 20 minutes. So it's very efficient, very effective, and it's from NewAir. Thanks for listening to this review. You can find my whole review at ohsosavvymom.com.